Hey, welcome to Tortilla Takeover. I'm Kevin, and tonight, I made some naan bread. That's right. It's not tortillas, but I'll tell you what, you make them up just like you make flour tortillas. There's little differences. You add yeast and you use a little bit of sugar, but very similar. And to serve this naan bread up, I've got garlic butter on this one, and I'm serving it up with some butter chicken and white rice. All right, let me show you how I put this together. We'll come back and do a taste test. All right, no, it's not a tortilla. It's naan, but naan is made similar to a tortilla. I don't know if you can see that or not. We want our water to be between 105 and 110. Looks like, if I get it off the bottom, we're at 106. Okay, I'm gonna put my yeast in there. You don't have to, I'm just showing you the temp. Just put some warm water. With the yeast, I got a half tablespoon of just table sugar. And we're going to let that ferment, like I said, for about 10 minutes. All right, while the yeast is blooming, I'm going to get some 1.5 cups of flour with a teaspoon of salt. Just going to mix that up. And then we're just going to make a little well in there for the water and the yeast in a minute, in about 5 more minutes. So my yeast has been feasting for 10 minutes and feasting on that sugar. We're just going to add that to the dry ingredients and start mixing it. All right, it's going to be a little sticky. It's nice and warm, that's for sure. That yeast is doing its thing. Okay, now what I'm going to do is try to get the rest of that flour in here. Okay, it is still sticky. So you're going to have a floured surface. And you could add up to, possibly another 1/4 cup of flour. And I'm just going to knead it for 2 to 3 minutes. And add flour as needed. Okay, I'm going to spray a little bit of oil in my bowl. I'm going to set the ball in there. I'm going to spray it a little bit. I'm going to cover it with a towel. And I have bread proof on my oven. If you don't have the bread proof feature, you can just turn the light on in your oven if it's cold. If not, just leave it out for 40 minutes to an hour. I'm going to put this in there for about 45 minutes and see how it's doing. All right, so to go with my naan, I have some leftover chicken thighs that I smoked a few days ago. So I'm going to get the meat off of the bone and we're going to dice it up. And, I'm not making my own butter chicken tonight, but that's what I'm going to have. And while I was at the store, I found this Patak's Original butter chicken simmer sauce. So it's mild. I'd prefer it to be a little hotter, but that's okay. I'm going to get the skin off, dice up the meat, and we're going to simmer it in this, and that'll go with my naan bread. All right, I think that's enough chicken. All right, so I'm just going to put my chicken in the pan. Open up the butter chicken jar. I know, totally cheating, but that's okay. Like I said, this is mostly about the naan bread. And I'm going to get this on the stove and let it simmer for a little bit. All right, the dough's been resting and rising for about 45 minutes. I'm going to flour my... Let's put a little flour down on the table. Put it down a little bit. I'm going to cut this into fourths. Okay, and we're just going to form my naan bread. You can use your hands or a rolling pin. Okay, I'm just going a little free form today. You want to get them down to about roughly 1/4 inch. All right, I'm going to dry fry these in a pan. I've already turned my pan on to get it heated up. Let's get these fried up. Dry fried. One in there. Got my pan nice and hot. I got it on medium heat. Back there I've got my butter chicken simmering. Let it go another minute or two. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes on that side. Looking good. I'm going to set it over on this plate over here, right there, and I'm going to cover it up while I do the other 3. All right, grab my naan. Made 4 of them. And for the top one, well, I had some melted butter. It's cold in here. So I'm going to put some, spread some garlic butter on here. And I'll serve this one right here on top with my butter chicken. Okay. There we got some white rice, butter chicken, and my naan. Garlic butter naan. Well, son of a gun, I did the whole exit video. I tore the naan bread in half, and apparently I didn't hit record. Okay, so this naan bread is super soft, super pliable. And super delicious. Very similar to flour tortillas, except it's thick and it's like more bread-like, but similar, right? Anyway, it goes great with this butter chicken. I didn't make the butter chicken sauce myself. I used a jar. I cheated. I wanted to really taste what it tasted like coming out of the jar, and it tastes pretty darn good. There you go. So making flour tortillas, super easy. Making naan bread, just as easy. Same kind of process. You got to let it rise for 45 minutes to an hour. So the process is a little bit longer, but the end results are fantastic. I got some garlic butter on these. Next time I make some, I'm going to make some with stuffed with cheese. You can make them all different ways. Anyway, give this a try. If you've never made naan bread before, give it a try. Walmart sells that butter chicken sauce. Make some white rice. Leftover chicken for a quick meal. Leftover chicken, a jar of butter sauce. I know it's not authentic India, and people are probably going to get mad at me for using it, but I like easy meals, especially during the weeknight. So give this a try. It's very flavorful, very tasty, and the naan bread, homemade, is fantastic. All right. Thanks for checking Tortilla Takeover. I hope you have a great day.